Today I want to share a few fragrances with you guys that smell so luxe but are perfect for every day. Sometimes you stumble upon a luxe fragrance and you pay so much and then you just save it for a special occasion, but most of the ones I'm showing you guys here today knocked me off my feet when I first smelled them, and they are just great for everyday wear. So if you really want to smell bougie on an everyday basis, with the exception of one which I think is more of a nighttime fragrance, but it's been on my wish list for a long time, so we're starting the new year off strong with some great finds. These are all fragrances that were introduced to me from the Scent House. The Scent House is a distributor in North America. They started in 2021. They bring European lines to North America, and they're a distributor. So you can find these fragrances at Max Aroma, at Lucky Scent. I'll link them where they can be found in North America. But basically their goal is to bring these incredible niche European fragrances here to North America. I'm gonna start with a brand called Alghabra, and this is called Scent of Paradise. That name alone, I was like, I need to have this, just based on the name. And then I saw comparisons to Silver Mountain Water. I was like, I like Silver Mountain Water, but I find Silver Mountain Water a bit masculine. So this one, okay, the presentation is lovely as well. They have a little kind of drawing at the back, a little piece of artwork. Lovely, looks super expensive, but minimalistic. I like a minimalistic approach. And this one, oh my goodness, it lasts all day. It is such an incredible freshie. It smells something between Silver Mountain Water and MFK Aqua Universalis. If you like those two fragrances, you're going to absolutely love this. It's really unique and it's so very long lasting. It's a little bit more feminine leaning, and I could smell it on me the entire day. When I say the entire day, I mean we're starting at 6 a.m. and I could still smell it 6 p.m. on my skin. Really magical composition. I'd never heard about this brand, so yeah, discovering this was just a gem. Now, my friends who need to know the notes and everything, this has bergamot, fruits, it has iris, musk, and really what it smells like to me is like a citrusy, almost laundry-esque type of scent, but extremely elevated. Saying those words doesn't do the scent justice. When you wear it, it has a certain magic about it, and that's what I look for in these niche fragrances. They need to have a hook. They need to have a certain magic. Really, all fragrances, but when you're paying the big bucks, it can't just poof and disappear. It can't be a standard citrus. This one smells incredibly luxe and perfect for everyday wear. I'm a firm believer that when you wear a fragrance, no matter how much you paid for it, don't savor it because you have this expensive fragrance and you keep it on a pedestal and you never touch it. My phone almost fell off my lap. Don't keep it on a pedestal because you paid so much for it and you're afraid to wear it, or if it's a discontinued fragrance and you're just it's your special little thing, you never want to touch it. Wear it, you paid for it, enjoy it. By the time you're over that bottle, you're gonna be on to the next thing anyway. So I'm not about savoring and chipping away at something slowly. Really indulge. The only thing is, a lot of niche fragrances, a lot of luxury fragrances, they have certain scent profiles that are just so extravagant, i.e. Oud Satin Mood. I'm not wearing that on a daily basis. But yeah, these are some easy daily wearing gems. The next one is also from Alghabra, but this is a new line of theirs that comes in these red bottles. This is called Bolshoi Opera Finale, and it's a citrus fragrance. It is very classic smelling, very elegant. It has a bit of powderiness to it. This is a very rich woman on a summer day. I don't really know why they called it Bolshoi Opera Finale, because to me this doesn't smell like a fragrance that I would wear to the opera. It smells a lot more summery. I guess that it would work in an opera if you're sitting in a tight space with people. You don't want to overwhelm them with your fragrance. So in that sense, it would work. It just doesn't initially make me think of the opera because it is a very uplifting, citrusy, airy, clean scent. This has vanilla and orange flower as well, so there's a bit of sexiness to this, but it's still very, very crisp, very, very clean. I think this is gonna be, in 2023, a brand that's really on my radar, and I really want to discover more from them. There was another one in a red bottle that when I checked for Grantica, it was likened to Fleur Narcotique, which is also a fragrance that I love, but I went for this one because the notes intrigued me more. I wanted something different, and I'm really kind of on a citrusy fresh kick lately. The performance on this one is strong too, but not as strong as Scent of Paradise. This one lasted me about 6 hours. where Scent of Paradise just kept going on and on and on. Now, to be fair, it could just be that I went nose blind to it. I've only wore it a handful of times, and it is cold outside right now. Like, it is the dead of winter, so some of these citrusy scents might not be performing their strongest, so I will have to revisit in the summer, but the scent is really, really outstanding. And the next one is from a brand called OmanLuxury, and it's called Belfiore. This box is the biggest box of a fragrance that I have seen in my life. Their presentation is really extravagant. Like, it opens this way. It takes up the most amount of space that a presentation can take up. I unfortunately will probably be getting rid of that box, so we're gonna look at the bottle. Magnetic cap, like the strongest of magnets. These guys went all out. Very luxe, again, minimalistic packaging. Another brand that I had been very curious to try, and this is about apricot, osmanthus, beeswax, notes that scare me. Like, I see these notes and I run for the hills because sticky, sweet honey is not a vibe for me. And this is airy, light, and powdery. Like, you smell all those notes. They smell very natural, and they're pillowy. They're like a cloud, like you're on a little apricot, fluffy, sugared cloud. It's milky. It dries down to a very supple and subtle suede. So I do love that combination of like peachy notes, osmanthus, you know, apricot, and leather, suede. Those notes always intrigue me. So that's what really caught my eye with this scent. This one is a subtle scent that smells extremely luxury and lasts the entire day. Like, if you don't want a bam in your face scent, because that honestly to me gets really annoying when I can smell a really strong scent the entire day, these are not it. These ones give you little hints of the fragrance throughout the day, and you feel like luxurious because you get these little tiny bites of the fragrance throughout the day instead of it just like bombarding you. So I'm not about bombardment of fragrance. If you guys know me, you know that I like don't really love powerhouse intense fragrances myself. This is right up my alley, exactly like in my realm of taste, and not usually notes that I love. Like, usually notes that scare me. A strong beeswax note, come on, like, who likes to smell like beeswax? There's gardenia, but it is so gentle. It is so natural. Like, these fragrances really smell truly expensive, like European old money luxury. You know, you're not going all bam in your face colors and the latest trends. You're like, you know your worth, and your fragrance speaks to that. And now the last one is Micallef's Glamour. This has been on my wish list for so long. I know this is one of those that are like bam in your face. You're like, Yana, you were just talking about how you don't like fragrances that are bam in your face, and yet here you are showing us glamour. Okay, but guys, this is like Alien on steroids. Like the old Alien. And it is not so overpowering that you want to die. Like, this scent is present. It smells like a luxurious, very rich, complex alien, like the old Alien that everybody misses and keeps saying, oh, they reformulated and it is gone. This is what you want. I mean Alien on steroids in terms of complexity, not in terms of how strong performing and bam in your face, because honestly, I don't find the scent really intense. It is a very warm jasmine scent. There are fruity notes in the opening that sets it apart from Alien, but the scent profiles are undeniably similar. And Alien is one of my favorite fragrances, although I can't wear it all the time because it is like a going out scent for me. Like, it is a very night out. Like, I can't wear it on a daily basis. This one as well would be a night out fragrance, but I could wear it on a easy night out, on a light dinner night out, or even a night in, like, no problem. It's not so intrusive. The bottle is louder than the fragrance itself, and I would only do like 3 sprays of this. I really don't go all out. I worked through a sample that I had gotten from Micallef, and this is hands down one of my favorite from the brand. This one stands right beside Ylang and Gold, if not slightly more, just because I want to wear this more. Because it reminds me of a favorite fragrance of mine that kind of, you know, through the years lost its charm a little bit. If you are lovers of Alien, you absolutely need this. Please trust me, believe me, you will not regret it. I did a little bit more of an in-depth review on this one where I talked about a couple fragrances that you guys need to check out if you do love Alien, so I'll link that up here for you. And yeah, this one, in terms of complexity, in terms of the quality of scent, I'm not saying this is Alien on steroids because it's gonna blow you away to the moon. No, just the type of scent. So yeah, this of all of them is like more of a night out type of fragrance, and the rest of them are perfect for just everyday wear. And if you were a little bit of a bolder lady, bolder than myself, you can wear this during the day. I personally can't. So those four really knocked my socks off. I hope you guys will love them too. You can always sample them. Check the description.